Boom! I feel amazing. I'm ready for a serious workout. It's a Thursday afternoon. Got some fluids in me. Have had very little carbs today. I'm going to hit this intense workout. I'm actually doing 6-day week split now, so it's pretty intense. I've just switched from a 4-day week training every body part to a 6-day a week, 2 times a week body parts. It's actually quite intense, so very important for me to be very good with my nutrition. So for me, it's back to the basics. The whole entire workout, I'm focusing only on the muscle contraction, not even caring about or paying any attention to the weight. Try training a few workouts this way and see if you notice a difference. So focusing on a few bicep exercises first to really rev up my nervous system and focus on the muscle-mind connection with every fiber in the muscles. I'm driving my upper arm as hard as I can into that pad and really just focusing on moving my lower arm and fixing my elbows. I'm holding a 5 to 7 second isometric contraction at the top. Then I move on to some incline cable curls. My elbows are just fixed and pinned behind me, not moving at all. Only my lower arm is moving, focusing on as maximum supination as I can and just squeezing as hard as I can on each particular repetition. With this particular movement, I show you that I hold a stretch position in between sets until I can't hold it any longer. Very painful when you first do it, but you'll notice a significant difference when you start doing this. This is just a bicep cable curl pose technique. I love using these same handles. It allows me maximum supination, and I'm focusing just on my elbows not moving, but just my lower arm moving in relation to my upper arm. So I'm really just trying to hold as much as I can and just feel the muscle contraction, stimulating my nervous system to stimulate every fiber of the bicep, of the brachialis, going from full pronation to full supination. This is me hitting some behind the head cable curls. This is a great movement you may want to try. Supersetting it with a cable drag curl. A phenomenal movement. Moving into some chest here, doing some dumbbell presses first. Trying to keep my hands outside my elbows the entire time and just feel every muscle fiber working. Squeezing as hard as I possibly can each particular repetition. I love this way to train because you get maximum muscle stimulation and muscle fiber damage. Trying to really contract my back at the bottom to get maximal stretch and then maximal contraction at the top. This is doing it from a 10-degree angle. Again, too many people doing this movement have no control of the weight, and all they're doing is working their shoulder joint and their elbow joint with very little muscle stimulation. That's why you see people running around the gym putting all this weight up with teeny puny little chests. So try training this way. Leave your ego at the door. You're going to get maximum results. I'm internally rotating as well as adducting my humerus and my arms, and that's allowing me maximal muscle fiber stimulation, particularly the bottom part of the pec. This is one of my favorite shoulder supersets for mass and muscle development. You're kind of at a 70-degree prone angle. You're starting with your thumbs down and externally rotating on the way up. You'll see from a different angle in a second. I start with my thumbs down, and as I come up, I rotate out. And then I superset that with just slightly lean forward 70-degree lateral raises. This isn't a whole lot of weight. You don't need a whole lot of weight. I'm trying to get all the way through the range of motion, not stopping 3/4 of the way through the range of motion as most people do. Just trying to get that top part to really get maximum stimulation. Here you can see from this angle again, I have a thumbos grip, my thumbs are down, and you see I externally rotate at the top. It's a harder movement than it looks, but it really stimulates all heads of the shoulder and deltoid. I'm finishing with this superset of bent over cable rear delt raises, really focusing on pulling my scapula back and squeezing at the very top, all the way through the range of motion. That's the nice thing with cables, you get tension all the way through. You need very little weight for this movement to be effective. You want 10 to 15 reps. Shoulders need more stimulation. They have more of a slow fiber constituency, so they need much more stimulation than most people give them. And this is just a kneeling cable lateral raise. It's a great variation to the standing. Great movement. Again, I'm just focusing on getting all the way through the range of motion and really squeezing and slightly internally rotating my hands at the top of the movement. So these workouts always leave me feeling amazing. I feel like I could do that for another hour. You get this sensation of hyperemia or significant increased blood flow and all the metabolic products to the muscle, but you'll also get significant fat loss benefit. When you focus on the muscle contraction, not even care about the weight, don't train your ego, but train the actual muscle, you're gonna notice significant benefits. You're never gonna maximize and optimize your physique until and unless you learn to contract your muscle in every point of the range of motion. Even if your sole focus in your body and weight loss transformation is just solely fat loss, this is the way to train. This is absolutely the way to train, because once you focus on maintenance or increase of muscle mass, you're going to burn so much more energy at rest rather than focusing on just cutting calories. Nathan Clark, Domination Nation Gym. Train your mind, transform your body. Thank you guys for watching.